Okay, hate
Let me try to explain. What we're doing here is we have placed for about the last 6 months now on YouTube. It's called China versus the US of A. I have comments. Nice video, but that music makes me puke. But that music makes me puke.
Here's one. Zora, look at this one. Here's one that says, "Stop preaching hatred towards China." It was all about love and happiness and peace. This guy says, "Stop preaching hatred." These are classics. Unbelievable.
Oh, what else do we have? China has the richest government, but they don't spend money. It's true, Asian things, but the citizen, on the other hand, not so well. The guys that made up the communists, correct me if I'm wrong, Karl Marx, anyway, communism isn't supposed to be permanent, he said. It was supposed to be temporary.
What exactly did that one right over my head?
What the fuck?
Listen to this one. This is very, very emotionally strong and tainted. You are a traitor to the U.S., and you must be found brainwashed like me. How the fuck can you be rich materially and spiritually, and at the same time a fucking douchebag?
That's a good one.
I'm making this up. I am not making this. I swear to God, some guy wrote this.
It's your turn, amigo. Fine.
I can't read. You're right, I can't read. Can't read.
I haven't had this good of a laugh before. This is
laughing too hard.
You're a traitor to the U.S., and you must be brainwashed like me. How the fuck can you be rich materially and spiritually, and at the same time a fucking douchebag?
That's quite an achievement. If you've done it, that's perfect.
Oh, good Lord. You gotta love these people who wrote in. They're fabulous. They really have an axe to grind, some of them, huh?
Yeah.
Where's the one about nice video? Gee, we really love you.
Come on,
You're
come
swell.
on. Look to the other one.
Okay, I've got a couple more. Oh yes, China doesn't need U.S. help. The sleeping dragon is awakening. Don't fear it, embrace it.
That's a good
That's
one.
a good one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you like that? Can I have one of those, please?
Very positive,
Oh, Lord.
and at least.
Yeah, I was losing it there. A couple of these were so comical, Zorro.
Oh, there are more. There are more. I promise you. Just
But,
go
it
over
just
it.
goes on and on and on. Here we go. Here's one that I haven't seen before. Like capitalism and communism, Christianity has been one of the root causes of violence and destruction in Europe and the Middle East. Don't forget today's war on terrorism as an undercurrent that rages on both sides. This is not just China versus USA. This is Christians versus Muslims. I'm not quite sure how that worked into the whole geopolitical conundrum, but I like it. You know, it might have been a message from Al Qaeda. I don't know. Oh, here's another one, Zorro. Before you cut. Capitalism is a dying horror.
It's a horror, right? I'm dying.
China spends money on its military, even increasing by 18% last month. There will be a slowdown over Taiwan, which we will fight for, and all of our other treaties will seem empty. Japan, India, Russia, despite differences, will need to join this fight, unless they prefer speaking Mandarin. Stop buying crappy Chinese goods, or the environment and the rest of the world will suffer greatly. No offense, China, you are good people, but not your government.
Oh, not bad. That's
Period.
Yeah.
It's a statement.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely.
Oh, here's another great one. This is from Soviet Stalingrad, 188, 1 week ago. China.
It's from where?
This is from Stalingrad and the modern day, Stalingrad in the Soviet Union.
Okay, this is from Russia.
Someone emailed us from Russia, and here was his comment on China versus USA, the film that you and Zorro made.
Yeah.
And his comment was, China will defeat the USA in World War III. The Yanks are cowards and losers.
Oh my
These
God.
guys, you couldn't make this stuff up. This is better than a Cheech and Chong
really is.
comedy session. It's hilarious. This is awesome. I can't believe it. It's all on YouTube. You have another one over there you want to read?
Gee, I'm kind of going to puzzling. Last year, China burned 1 billion tons of coal and this year will burn 20% additional. 136 million tons of oil were burned with a 30% increase expected every year. And 1.3 billion people of ambition will cause shortages of energy for the other 180 countries. And an ecology nightmare for the world. And free trade, Leoga, reform through labor camps. Come on, puzzling. What? Hell? What? Hell? What?
It is puzzling, right?
Yeah, it is.
That was a
yeah.
very,
Find some funny ones.
quizzical, puzzling email that some derelict sent from Europe, some Euro trash, had the nerve to send here. The Americans and Europeans consume more than 80% of the world's natural resources every year. If you can't change these two groups of consumption-driven people's mindsets, you are simply reacting to the symptoms. You will never cure its illness. Very
very
toxic, very intelligent, very meaningful email that time, Zorro.
Low go for Taiwan, and the situation will not be so funny, but more likely kill yourselves with mutated avian flu. Deny it until it's out of control. Perhaps choke to the death on your own emissions. 400,000 died last year from an increasing pollution. Go for the oil-rich Siberian and Russian nukes. Or would boycott cripples economy, a moral government would still lead to space-faring technology, but this government will lead to war, even according to Chinese generals. So my money's on Taiwan.
Okay. Taiwan. Obviously a backer of old Chiang Kai-shek. I still like this one a lot. You're a traitor to the U.S. How the fuck can you be rich and materially and spiritually at the same time a fucking douchebag?